live. There, Candy, see if you want. Okay.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Hello. Just trying to adjust the screen a little bit. All right. So we get a good view. Okay. Happy New Year. I hope this first week was great so far and pleasant week of 2017. I know we always get into Happy New Year, yay! We always get into this to the new year with new energy and new resolutions, ready to achieve, right? So hopefully it will stay with us for the rest of the year. Just for the record, we are using Chrome and Firefox browser. It's the best because Safari is not working too well with this Crowdcast software. You might be getting glitches. Yeah, so use Chrome or Firefox. And once again, we welcome Sylvia here with us today.
Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. Ready to roll on with goals and whatnot, to create more success this year. That is wonderful. The energy is fantastic this year. It's a number 10. We'll talk about that. So welcome to the conference room.
Okay. And I know we're going to have more people joining, but we just wanted to be respectful of the time. We know it's a little late at night, and we did not want to delay the presentations. And it's such an exciting topic to talk about our dreams, right? We did ask you to write down 3 dreams in 3 different areas of your life. And if you did not do it, don't worry. It's not like you failed. But at some point during the presentation, as we speak, maybe, or at the end, we'll give you some time to write down those dreams, okay? And so I will allow Sylvia to start us off, and we'll in for 2017 dreams.
We're ready for that, okay? So again, welcome. And yes, we know our topic today is dreams. And it is very interesting to notice that nowadays we are talking at a mass level, almost sounds like a mass level, right? Because the information is going everywhere in the planet through the media that we are enjoying nowadays, so that people are talking a lot about dreams and goals, but let me tell you something. This is like a new thing. It's not like for thousands of years people have been interested in their dreams, or, well, a few people. Let's put it this way. Realizing a dream, even just going into that area in the brain where the dreams are stored. Let's say the brain, we can say consciousness or the subconscious or the supra mind, or whatever you want to call it. There are different ways to approach this subject. And it is interesting to notice that for many people, it's very exciting, right? This time, my dreams, I have these goals, whatever. However, we need to get into the sacred aspect of dreams, having access to that area in our consciousness that has to do with dreams, as dreams are a direct gateway into evolution, because as we get ready to manifest our dreams, there is so much psychic work, mental, emotional work that goes on that creates an expansion in our consciousness. We become different people. The more you achieve your dreams, the more you expand yourself at a self-concept or personality level, as well as getting more in touch with the desires of your soul. How about that? I know that in some spiritual movements, they talk about not having desires. And I will be controversial. I will say, yes, have desires, write them down, and have access to your dreams. That's what we are talking about. It is important because dreams really are the contact you can have with your soul. There are dreams that directly put you in connection with a level of growth that you have to go through in order to realize them. So I'm sure that you know what I am saying here, because if you have, like we have all realized dreams, we know that when we have realized those dreams, afterwards we are different people. Do you agree with me? You realize a dream and you became a different person. Every time you realize a dream, you become a different person. You'll hear this later on and you'll say, yeah, that's right, because it takes so many different elements of your mind. We are talking about different skills of your mind to be able to realize a dream. One of them, very important for our conversation, is the ability to create images. I mean, the mind has that capacity, right? We all have it, although some of us are much more auditory. We use the ears much more. Sound is very important to us. It is very advisable to strengthen your visuals, your capacity to create images, because that's how you design your life, through pictures. Pictures seem to be the path, direct path to really design your life. So, of course, what we are talking about too here is visuals are important. However, that visual needs to be very strongly connected to the emotion for it to be a full experience. If the emotion is not engaged, although it is usually engaged, but if we do it consciously, whatever we talk about here, it has to do with consciousness. It's not like we never realize a goal. Of course we have, but we need to do it more consciously so that we are able to really become aware of what it takes to achieve a goal that has been already, that is coming from a dream. A dream gets grounded into a goal. And now we're gonna make it sort of like if it was a computer, you download the vision, the dream into realization ground, which is the physical. And that's why it needs to be very organized. So we do use the left brain, the brain of cognition, to create the process. Even just talking about process, we are talking about left brain. Whereas the dreaming time of accessing our vision is going to be through the right brain. And it is very important to realize that we work with two hemispheres of the brain, because sometimes we have been very engaged with the cognition trying to capture a dream. Dreams are really in the creative brain, right? Because it's completely being out there identifying something that is showing up in your consciousness over and over again for years. Some dreams are like that. And so it is appropriate to talk about how are we going to ground or download those ideas into this physical plane. That is why this conversation is very important. Talking about dreams is everything, because that's how we design our life, right? And once we talk about it and we have a formal conference like this one here, and then a workshop, of course, even better, because then we really download, the idea into paper, and your consciousness through paper, through oils that we work with, oils, through visualization, that is guided meditation sometimes. So evolution, let's go back to the word evolution. Why? We said it already, expansion of oneself, expansion of your consciousness, because as you begin to download, you have to get in the mode of consciousness, of the cognitive mind, because unless otherwise, it will stay in that place of dream. I suppose that we all had this experience, and I know many people, and I know myself too, that I've had dreams for years, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And unless we download the vision onto paper, and we empty ourselves onto paper, or we have a formal time to sit together and share the energy together, talk about it, all of that is downloading, you see? Otherwise, the dreams don't reach the physical plane. So how important it is to talk about our dreams. Very important, very, because it's living by design. You know what I'm saying? And living life every day, wonderful. And here we want to be successful, because why not? I mean, successful in different areas of our lives. Whatever you pick and choose, whatever your spirit is sending to you to realize this year. And so perhaps it is appropriate also to say that 2017 is a very powerful year. It's a year that when you add all the single digits, it becomes a 10. And 10 symbolically and energy-wise connects with completion and the beginning of new journeys. So we are at the beginning of a new journey. The energy is ready, so therefore we need to be very structured to download whatever the universe is giving us right now. So on that note, I'll, give you the platform for you to continue to.
Absolutely. No, finish. I think it's important to, what you are saying is extremely important. And Donna just wrote, yes, write it down, make it into matter. It worked for me with my home purchase. Mm-hmm. Yes, and you know what? We're going to talk about this. I'm going to introduce you some hands-on manifestation tools that you can use right now, starting today. We are going, I'm going to allow Sylvia to finish her thought, and then we'll actually jump into what she mentioned, structures and some rituals and how they are important into when you're trying to anchor your dreams.
There you go. Yeah, anchor is a very good word, because unless we anchored the idea, as we know, creative mind gives you a lot of gifts, and many times they just escape because we don't download it properly into paper or meditation, or working with very specific technologies. Some of the technologies are energy work, because dreams, the realization of dreams, has to do heavily with your vibration, with my vibration. So for now, forever, to align ourselves means to align our energy with the energy of a dream. Have you noticed that sometimes we have a dream and we want to manifest that dream, and somewhat it doesn't happen? Yeah, it's interesting. And some people say to me, but I want it. They tell me to want it so badly. Okay, but there are other elements that they need to be included here, you see, because we human beings are complex beings, multidimensional, and above all, we are energy beings. Let us remember that we are spirit, and then we are physical. Why do I say that? Because your thoughts and your emotions create who you are. Your face, your features, the way the expression of your face is created by your thoughts. It's very simple, right? And then the kind of thoughts that play in our minds over and over again creates patterns, right? And those are the ones that are designing our physical, actually. Some people, after a while, the face gets either glowing or sometimes a little distorted.
Maybe a poker face.
Yeah, interesting faces due to fear.
Or no emotion or no expression, right?
Due to fears or too much critic mind, whatever, So, so let us understand this lingo very well, so that we don't just repeat words left and right. We need to understand carefully what do they mean when they say that. So now we know that, yes, of course, the spirit creates whatever we are, health, for one. We know at this point of the game in the planet, we are learning that the mind, the kind of thoughts will create or not health, right? That conditions of health are directly connected with mental and emotional health. So on that note, we continue with this conversation in terms of energy, because that's it, is energy, you see, because everything starts with an idea, and an idea is energy, right? It's not physical. I cannot see it. I cannot touch it, right? However, you cannot touch my idea unless I describe it to you. I can see it maybe in my mind, or maybe not. Maybe I hear it if I'm very auditory. So aligning ourselves with our dreams means that if we don't have the energy that the dream that we want to manifest has, it will take a long time until you align yourself with the energy of the dream. Okay, so that is where we come in with work that has to do with spirit. And as Anthony Robbins said once in one of his videos with Eric Warren, who is this man who works with network marketing, and they were sitting together talking about the subject of money, network marketing, making millions, blah, 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 right? And Anthony Robbins, of course, he's a big guru out there,
NLP, right?
Yeah, personal development, and very gifted person. And he said something that is very revealing, that many of us already know. However, to continue to repeat that, because it is important to understand how success is achieved. We are all talking about success, achieving, the words shuffle back and forth. However, 80% is personal growth, personal expansion, 20% technology of how to realize a goal. Yeah. So
thank you, Celia, for that introduction. And keeping in mind, aligning ourselves with our dreams, desires, energy, I want to say, and you have to repeat to yourself every day, that you matter, your life matters, your dreams matter. Because when we really think about our dreams, they are the calling of our heart. These are the things, when we love what we do, and when we in alignment with what we love. And for all of us, it's different, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all have different talents. We all have our goals. We all want to accomplish things in life, right? So our heart lights up, you see the sparkle in our eyes, the energy comes from nowhere, and we are ready to spend the entire night just sitting there and contemplating and doing things. And where does that energy come from? When we need to wake up early in the morning to go to work, where's that energy? So it is important to always pay attention to things that make you happy. And this is one of the ways to really aligning yourself, is paying attention to what makes you happy. Okay, that's where it starts. Also, structures and rituals. I want to talk about structures and rituals today. And sometimes, when we talk about rituals, people think it's some kind of magical voodoo stuff. No, it's not. Rituals can be very simple things that provide us with structures. And in order to anchor and bring our dreams into realization, we do need structures and rituals. Just like you go to the gym. You work out, you start losing weight. If you're consistent with it, your body starts to change. The same thing when you're trying to realize certain goals and dreams in your life. The more energy you invest, the more, and we say, energy flows where attention goes. The more things start happening. And what I want to say to you is, we live in an abundant universe. We live in an abundant universe. We don't live in a constricting, withholding universe. And where some people believe, and what Sylvia mentioned, if you believe that we live in a withholding universe, how can you accomplish your dreams and goals? So in light of alignment with ourselves and with the world, first we need to believe that we can. We can do it. We definitely can do it. And the universe will give it to you. You put some effort, you put some structure, you give it some time, and you be consistent with it. And eventually you see that certain things will happen. All of a sudden, magically things start to appear in your life. Before you know, you think and things happen. And I'm sure we've all had those experiences already at some level. But more and more you start believing that all your dreams and goals are possible, more and more things will start happening. Okay? And that's where I would like to speak about structures and rituals. Very important. And structures and rituals is, first of all, you make them work for yourself. It could be something that you dedicate 5 minutes before bedtime. It could be 5 minutes that you dedicate in the morning, or every Friday, or every Monday. Okay, whatever your schedule, however your schedule allows to do. Okay, I personally like to synchronize with natural energies. And as Donna mentioned earlier, Sylvia mentioned journaling, and I call it antenna to God, basically. So bringing your dreams from your consciousness and really anchoring them to paper. Okay, and really taking time to do this and see where you are making progress. So I want to introduce you to trifold rituals. Okay, if you haven't, I want you to think now of 3 goals in your life for 2017, dreams or goals, and write them down. Write them down on a piece of paper, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, let me read one paper from my journal. So let's say this is a paper. So you make a trifold. So kind of fold it. So you have 3 different lines. Right? Like this, something like that, right? And on one side, I want you to write the 3 areas of your life, different areas, and 3 different dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the trick. You have to be very clear about your dream. And that's one of the ways being in alignment and manifesting is the language you use. Sometimes when we use language, maybe I try, I'm not sure. How does the universe deliver something to you if you're not sure, or if you don't even know if you want to do this, right? So no, we have to be very clear. It's kind of like you want a dress for Christmas, right? Or Hanukkah or holidays.
Yeah.
You want a dress, and then you get a dress, but that's not the dress that you want. You want a dress, but you were not specific what kind of dress. Maybe you wanted a red dress and then you got a green dress. Oh, I hear sometimes people say, oh, I need a different job. But what kind of job do you want? Then they get a different job because universe gives them exactly what they wanted, right? A different job. But they're not happy again because they're not clear. So when you write down your dreams and goals, whatever it might be, okay? Let's say something like losing weight. Everybody's talking about losing weight now. So you have to write, I want to lose 10 pounds.
With precision, yeah.
I want to use 10 pounds this year or by June or whatever. And be realistic also. Be precise, clear, and be realistic. Okay, so you're not going to lose 10 pounds in 2 days, right? It's not healthy. It's not really, So being realistic, look at the dreams that you had written. The language, really look at the language you're using.
Absolutely.
Are you using words like maybe, perhaps? No, cross
I'll
those
try.
out. I try.
That's right.
Maybe. No, cross those words out. And really believe, anchor it in your heart and believe that this is, I want to lose 10 pounds by June. And believe it as if it was already happening. It's already happening. You're already losing those 10 pounds. You're already losing it. So what happens when you put yourself in that mode, your entire body, your energy, everything starts to respond to you. Okay? So now we're moving to the next, our next middle part here, right? And next to each goal, yes, I want and I will. Thank you, Donna. Thank you for that.
Absolutely.
So in the middle column, you write exactly what resources, what structures do you need to put in place to achieve that goal. Again, be very realistic. Even if it means calling somebody, sending an email, it doesn't have to be something like, sometimes we fall of our dreams, goals, and resolutions because we put too much and then we get overwhelmed and we don't know how to do this. And what happens, everybody forgets about their goals in February. So be very specific. Think about structures. And again, you don't have to do this now. Think about structures. What do you have? What is my schedule like? How do I have a gym membership? Okay, when would be the best time for me to go? In the morning, at night, daytime? How realistic? How much time can I dedicate? What can I really do as my exercise? What do I love doing? So for me, I know I hate machines. So I know for me, if I say, okay, I'm going to spend on treadmill 30 minutes every day, I know I'm not going to do it because I hate treadmills. They're boring. And so for me, I love dance classes. I love spin classes. So really get into the things that you enjoy. So clear, realistic, and where applicable, enjoyable, of course. You're not going to have enjoyable all the time, but hopefully, right? So if you need to save money, what structures are you going to have in place? So these are the things that are within your control. These are the things that decisions that you can make. Okay. So let's say when I wanted to become an aromatherapist, first thing I did, I started researching essential oils, just looking at companies, right? And saying what would be the best company for me? What can I have? So, but that's already, I'm putting energy, I'm putting intention, I'm putting time into it. The universe is already aligning with me because I'm already projecting that. And I'm keeping up with this. Okay, so then I said, okay, so what can I do? So I started researching health fairs. Maybe I can go meet people at the health fairs. Before I knew, my friend called me and says, Irina, there's a health fair in New Jersey. Would you like to come? And I did come with her all the way to New Jersey to a health fair. And that's how I discovered Young Living. And I signed up right there and then, because I already knew the company. I knew exactly what I wanted, and universe delivered it. Sometimes it will take longer. Of course, if you have goals, losing weight, or, it will take longer. But you really have to be clear, you have to be specific, and you have to be realistic. And really think about things you love. Simple steps. And so after you finish that, right? And I know Sylvia wanted to add something. The middle column is really your decisions and structures, things within your control that you can do to send the energy out there. The last column, okay, and a lot of times people just use 2, but I like to use 3, and I tell you why. The third column is for you to ask. What do you need from universe, God, whatever you believe in, right? What do you need from maybe your friends, family, loved ones, partner? Who can help you? Who can help you? What do you need your partner to do maybe so that you can accomplish your goal? Do you need maybe for your partner to stay with a child, or for your partner to be more supportive, or for your partner? Sometimes certain dreams might require just putting things out like I want this and asking things from universe. But that's where, because a lot of times we cannot accomplish things on our own. Certain things are within our control, and certain things we need help from others. And it's okay to ask for help, by the way. It's okay, because you'll be surprised how many people will be willing to help you. A lot of times we shy away. And again, it has to do with giving and receiving, right? And I'm sure you're there for your friends and loved ones. And if you ask them to help you, they'll be, willing to, maybe not with everything, but with certain things. And the way you say it, right? This is important for me. This is my dream. This is my goal. I really want to do this. And I would really appreciate a help from you to accomplish that. And this is what I need from you. And again, clear, specific, realistic. Okay. And I know Sylvia wants to add something. And after that, I have another ritual for you, which is very powerful. We're going to move into our Mercury retrograde concept.
There you go. Okay. So very important to mention, in the alignment process, which is energy work, we are really talking about, and it's appropriate to include the word paradigm, working with our paradigms about money, about deserving what we are asking for. And of course, paradigm means some kind of system of beliefs, right? Beliefs that we need to be working with. So when we talk about alignment already into a course, when we begin to work with very powerful aspects of what we use to create reality, well, one of them is beliefs, right? And the beliefs create thoughts, and the thoughts in intentions, and vice versa, and then action. And therefore, it is important to understand that part of the work of aligning oneself with the goals that we, or the dreams that we have in mind to manifest, we need to go into our beliefs. Do we believe it is possible for us to achieve this, that, or the other? Not only like at a conscious level. We are not talking about believing consciously. These are beliefs that are installed in the neurology for a lifetime. So we need to work with those in a very formal way, say like in workshops, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and of course, from the beliefs, we can certainly say that we create a very specific energy in ourselves, what we commonly call vibration, right? Our vibration. And the vibration needs to be in accordance with our dreams. Say you want $1 million, but you never had $1 million. An expansion needs to happen, right? Maybe we are used to having 250,000, but no 1 million. So we will need to align our beliefs with that desire. So you see what I'm saying? So it's profound. And in the transformation of beliefs, it is the transformation of our being, the transformation of our vibrational frequency. And that's what I work a lot with. And it is also utilizing the different powers of the mind. I mentioned one that is visualizing, meditating. So it is a very organized way of bringing from the other side our dreams and then be able to manifest them into physical reality. And this reality is complicated, so we want to know that to ground a dream will require also to explore the beliefs, and therefore later on with the right technologies to begin to transform them.
Absolutely, and that's also being consistent, putting energy. We do have a workshop coming next week that we're going to tell you more about it at the end. It's a workshop that actually focuses on tools and technology specific things, where you bring your goals and we actually work with you on certain technologies that help you to really organize and come out with this toolkit ready to start manifesting and attracting and really acting in line with law of attraction. So, but that's at the end, we're going to talk more about this. Right now, I do want to mention a lot of times we are going 100 miles an hour. Mm-hmm. We're going 100 miles an hour, day to day, chores, troubles, life takes over. We forget our dreams. We forget our desires. We forget what we want. And it's not easy to keep our dreams always at the forefront of our consciousness. Mm-hmm. But it's very important. That's why, first of all, journaling is very important, to constantly remind yourself what your dreams and how you're doing and what direction you're moving with it and what steps you are taking. Mm-hmm. And also synchronizing yourself with natural energies of our planet, of our universe. Mm-hmm. For me, I know personally, full moon, new moon works well. It's for me to sit down, light a candle, diffuse some essential oils, and also to really write down, where am I in my life? Where am I moving? How am I doing? Did I accomplish what I set to accomplish? And it's not 6 months later, of course, right? So if you wrote down your dreams last week, you need to revisit them again this week, right? And Right now, we're also in a powerful time of Mercury retrograde, and it often gets a bad rap because technology gets out of whack, communication, it's always this mishmash going on. We see a lot of like mental illness instances, people fighting. It gets, it really, the energy gets very strange. And I'm not asking you, to believe in that or not to believe in that, but we are part of the bigger picture. Let's say with the full moon, moon moves water, and the water rises, and it creates all these fluctuations in the earth, and we are 85% water. So what do you think happens to us? Of course, something we might not be conscious about it, but something is happening. We might feel more emotional at those times. We might not be sleeping well at certain times. It's just like, be aware of natural cycles. And right now we are in Mercury retrograde. And Mercury retrograde simply means the planet Mercury, which is my ruling planet. So I'm very sensitive to that. I'm a Gemini by horoscope. So, and, it often gets a bad rap because everybody says, oh, Mercury retrograde. But what it is really Mercury moving at a slower pace, which appears in the sky that it's going retrograde or moving backwards. It's really not moving backwards. It's an illusion. Like a lot of stuff in our life might be, right? An illusion. So, and this is a time to synchronize yourself with that energy right now until the 8th. The Mercury is in retrograde. And this is the time to slow down. For you, as a woman, bring your feminine energy out, light a candle, take a bath, write down your plans, give yourself love, give yourself attention, because this is what desperately the world needs. And we created this group and network for women where we can get in touch with our femininity and feminine energy, but because world needs that harmony, that love and compassion, right? But where do we start? We start with ourselves by giving us love and attention and really slowing down. Take this time to plan, write things down, write reflections. And I have some rituals to share with you that you can do, actually, hands-on rituals. But this is a very important, if you're planning to do something, some major projects, maybe don't plan it at those times when certain energies are happening. That not that I'm asking you to put your life on hold, but for me personally, it's time to really organize my dreams, meet with my partners, meet with my friends, spend more time with friends and family, really ground myself. Instead of going 100 miles an hour, and when energy is really not in alignment, and I'm fighting against this invisible currents and and I feel like the world is just going crazy. It's just a good way to be aware of those energies and really synchronizing your love and your compassion to yourself, okay? Even if you didn't accomplish certain things you are set to accomplish, sit back, reevaluate, reflect. What went wrong? It's okay. And give yourself love. It's okay. Because a lot of times we feel discouraged. Oh, I fell off the track with this. Okay, that's it. I'm not accomplishing. I said I'm going to lose 10 pounds by June. And it's, you know what? Let me sit down and reflect. Instead of judging myself, I'm going to give myself love and understanding. I'm not going to judge, because this is the love and compassion I want to project to the world. I'm going to, certain things happen in my life, or maybe I did fall off track because I was lazy. And be honest with yourself. If you were lazy, you were lazy, and sometimes we are lazy and we procrastinate things. So, but always give yourself a chance. Bring that feminine love, the natural feminine energy that all of us women have. And that's what Sylvia spoke about, raising your vibrations, right? And when you love yourself, you're going to start, you will feel the change in the law of attraction, in your attracting your dreams, accomplishing your goals, and really being in sync with those natural energies, and reflect. And I have some rituals to share with you. Let me just share the screen. I have some rituals I prepared, and I'll be sharing a lot more. I have like home blessings and abundance blessings for workshops, but I do want you to take something away right now.
Yeah, for the vibration. Vibration is everything.
Yes, so I'm gonna share this, and don't worry, you don't have to take a picture of it. I'm going to send it to you.
Great.
If you don't,
A gift. Great.
This is something I created.
Wonderful.
Can you see it? Okay, well, this is something I created. It's called Release, Relax, Reflect. I created specifically for Mercury retrograde, and it involves essential oils, but you can do it with essential oils or without. By the way, if you do need, you want to get some oils, you can always contact us. We like Sylvia mentioned, we work a lot with essential oils. We also distributors. So yeah, if you ever need oils, you can always contact us. But again, you can do this ritual with oils or without oils, or just scented candles. The most important thing that you do it and you really put attention to it. Okay, that's the most important thing. The reason why oils, because oils are high frequency essences that come from planet Earth, and these are therapeutic grade oils. That's why they also raise your vibrational energy. That's why they're so powerful, and they've been used since ancient times. But without further ado, and I know Sylvia has a guided meditation for us at the end, I would like to do this ritual with you, okay? So again, you can use this during Mercury retrograde. You could do this at the end of your day. Very important.
A lot of choices.
At the end of the week, but just do it. Like that Nike logo, just do it. So, and it's really special. So sit comfortably. And you can close your eyes, and I'm going to guide you through it. Just relax. Give yourself that love. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Deep, deep breath. In and out. Focusing on your breath. And now notice how you feel. Maybe something happened during the day or this week that has been on your mind. Something negative, maybe not necessarily negative, but frustrating. And just really take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Picture that situation in your head. Visualize, as Sylvia suggested. Just visualize. Who was there? Who was the person you were interacting with, or what have you? And notice how you feel. And be really true and honest with yourself how you feel. If it's angry, it's okay. We're allowed to feel angry. We're humans. You feel frustrated. Whatever your emotion, name it and claim it. It's your emotion, and there's nothing wrong with feeling that emotion. I just want you to really understand how you feel with that situation. Now I want you to really take a deep breath, and you can repeat in your mind, or you can repeat out loud. And I need you to really believe in what you're saying, because I want you to release that emotion. It's not serving you in any positive way. That situation is already happened. It's already in the past. You might have to deal with the situation, but deal with it in a different way, in a more calm and conscious way, of course. Not feeling the way you're feeling right now. And you repeat, I choose to release all thoughts and emotions that do not serve me in a positive way. I choose to release, and you could say your emotion, anger, frustration, disappointment, whatever it is that you're feeling about the situation. I choose to release anger that do not serve me in a positive way. I walk my path with ease and grace. And you can repeat this as many times as you want. You can write down these miscommunications, confrontational encounters, tension. And if you're using a candle, you can burn it in the candle, and you could say, be gone. And say it with passion, be gone. And you take another deep breath. You send love to yourself and compassion, no judgment. Absolutely no judgment. You're human, you're woman, you're allowed to feel the emotions. It's when we put judgments on our emotions, that's when it creates a problem. But emotions are very natural. And I recommend doing this every night before you're going to sleep. It's great for Mercury retrograde, but also every time you're going to sleep, I recommend you do that, because I'm going to tell you why. Whatever you go to sleep with is what you wake up with. Okay, so it doesn't go anywhere unless you bring it to the consciousness and to the awareness and consciously say those words and believe it. It's not going anywhere. You're going to wake up with it again. So very important, takes only a few minutes, but it's a very powerful actually manifestation, and it will help you moving forward with your dreams by you releasing those emotions, learning your lessons, whatever you need to learn from the situations, confrontations, and moving forward in life, always moving forward. Because we're in a constricted state of mind, we don't want to move forward. We're holding off to too much of that negativity and toxic emotion. We don't want that. Okay, so that's going to help you move forward with your dreams. Always be compassionate and loving. And of course, another one, I call it release, relax, reflect. I do it with essential oils, but again, you can just take a bath and relax, do something nice for yourself. Again, more love, more love, more love for yourself. That's the only way to move forward, is more love for yourself. And of course, the last ritual is pen to paper, always journaling. And really reflecting on how you felt, why you felt this way, and what you're going to do different next time, or how you're going to move forward with the situation. Without, after you release that emotion, write it down. What are you going to do with that? You know, how are you going to move forward? That's going to create more clarity. And I'm going to show you one little ritual I do. And if you have a essential oils diffuser, it's great. Again, you can do it with other things. I have Clarity essential oil. So what I do, because it has a combination of different blends that really works with your limbic system, and it affects your emotions. Essential oils, through our sense of smell, they affect our emotions in a very powerful way. So what you do is you take just a few drops, put it on the tip of your nose so you can feel the scent, and really work the Clarity blend into your head. Allow the aromas really kind of like work through your hair, through all molecules of your body. Really breathe in the oil. By the way, I use it at work too when I'm dealing with difficult situations. Would you like some? And it brings clarity. And before you write something, just cap it over your nose. Sit there. Allow this aroma to clear your mind. It has peppermint, it has marjoram, it has all these beautiful oils that are very clearing, and it also oxygenates your brain, so you can really get a better hold of what is it that you're struggling with. Okay, and believe it or not, that ritual is I will send it to you on email or with a replay link, so don't worry, you don't have to. I also have it posted on my Fragrant Confessions Facebook page. But so basically, I'm going to close it now. And the most important thing, just do it. Give attention to your dreams. Give attention to your emotions. Give attention to your beliefs. And give attention to the language you're using when you're asking for something, right? You don't want a green dress when you really wish for a red dress. And I know Sylvia wanted to add something, and I can't wait to do a guided meditation. And we would like to tell you about our workshop next week as well. Okay.
So we want to know, we are at the very start of this new year, and as we said, the energy is amazing this year, and aligning ourselves properly for great results to come to us. So we will want to also focus our minds on what we want energy-wise. So as such, I would like to invite you again to go within. You don't have to close your eyes if you don't feel like it. You can keep your eyes open. However, you need to place your eyes almost as if you are looking upwards. Never looking down. That will be a no-no. Okay? So the way where you are going to place your eyes is going to be important for these empowering exercises, these exercises that help you transform your vibrational frequency. So begin to think that you are at the very start of 2017. Perhaps you could imagine that you are in front of your calendar and you begin to see the different months of the year, and you realize that you are at the very start with new energy, with 365 days to achieve whatever you want. And this is amazing realization in this moment, that you could think of June and look back at what you put out in terms of a dream, a desire, and what you have accomplished. Everything is consciousness. Where you put your thoughts, that's where the energy will go, because thoughts are energy, thoughts are power. So right now, I would like to invite you to focus on the energy that you want to experience in 2017. Just take a second or two to see what is the energy you want to experience in 2017. And this energy also has to do with the dreams that you may want to accomplish that first manifest in your consciousness as energy. And the energy that you want to manifest will amount to the realization of your dream, as a matter of fact. So just breathe through your nose, very relaxed. And right now we are in a retreat period that is a time to prepare so that when other planets go forward, bring us wonderful energy to help us manifest what we want. We are ready. What to do during retrogrades? That is a time to prepare. Okay? It is not a time to start new projects. So think exactly and clearly what is the energy that you want to manifest this year. By the way, this is an exercise that I am going to be teaching during the workshop that we have coming up on the 12th. And here I give you a little bit of it so that you begin to work and prepare yourself just in case you want to come to the workshop. The energy, let's situate the energy somewhere in your body consciousness. Let's say that you focus the energy of wisdom. Just think for a second, what is wisdom to you? For our information, clarity is part of wisdom. Clairvoyance, which is thinking clearly, that's what clairvoyance means. Okay? And if it was wisdom, the energy that you want to experience the whole year, because this energy is operating as an ally to help you realize your dream or your dreams. Okay? So now that you are guiding your mind to think in this way, I would like to invite you to imagine that there is a light, a violet light that is entering your body through your feet and is going upwards to spread throughout your whole body. And as the energy is doing that, begin to think, what is it that you want to release that will help you to realize your dream? What is something very specific? Is that fear? Is that anger? Is that a specific experience that you lived last year or the previous years that you want to release now? That you feel it is time to release it now. And as you release it, may I invite you to be grateful to that energy, because that energy served you as a teacher to experience whatever you had to experience to become the person that you are right now. And that person that is here now has to do with the wise person that you have become as a result of living through that experience. If it is anger, jealousy, envy, greed, whatever, forgive yourself and just thank that wonderful teacher and release it now. It's okay. You learned the lesson and it's time for it to leave you. It doesn't serve you any longer. That's why it needs to go. And as it goes with your appreciation and your gratefulness. And inhale through the nose and integrate this wisdom. And feel like a gentle heat, warmth throughout your body as this purple violet energy moves throughout your body, getting rid of every trace of that particular emotion or experience that you are releasing now, making sure that your body is completely cleansed. And you continue to breathe peacefully. And now you can imagine that above your head there is a kind of sun, what we call a cosmic sun that exists, is there. And allow the rays to shower you and penetrate through the top of your head into your body as these golden rays increase the possibilities for you to achieve what you want. So apply this energy directly to what you want. You feed it with golden energy of the sun, the cosmic sun, the cosmic father. And now that you have done that, let's go back to the energy that you want to experience this year. And identify right now a color, a light, or not. Could be transparent only, and that's fine. And allow a light that becomes like a bubble coming out of your umbilical cord. And you are going to put this energy into that bubble. And you are going to release the bubble to touch every month of the calendar, so that that energy, that is the energy that you want to experience, and that is going to empower you to the extent of allowing your dream to manifest. And so allow the bubble to travel throughout all the calendar. And as he reaches December, look back as though a timeline and notice where you were in December 2016. And now you are December 2017. Do you notice the changes? Do you notice how that energy created the impact intended? And now you are going to imagine stepping into or about to take a leap into the new year and allow yourself to be consciously aware of all the changes that came about within yourself as a result of that energy. Therefore, expanding, emptying, grounding, allowing. You have changed. It is very easy to change. And it is with your mind, with your thoughts, that you are able at will and with consciousness to design the life that you want. And again, take a deep breath and allow all this wisdom to go into your being, even at a cellular level, healing your past, healing other lives, and for sure, healing whatever needs to be healed in this lifetime that allows you to manifest this dream that is so dear to you. Remember, this is a desire from your soul. It's a very powerful intention, desire that you have. And as you manifest this dream, you have expanded, you have changed. And that's why realizing your dreams is not a luxury. It is a necessity for you to grow into the luminous being that you have forgotten. And these exercises will promptly remind you of whom you are. So when you are ready, I do not know, and you do not know, if in a dream, in a conversation, somewhere, you will continue to integrate at a very deep level all of this knowledge, all of these memories of your soul. Just remain silent for a few seconds. And when you are ready, inhaling peacefully, peacefully manifesting, peacefully transforming, peacefully expanding to become more of the light that you already are. When you're ready, you open your eyes and you're right back into your body. By the way, for this meditation, you can also use some oils that are very specific to open the channels of manifestation. And as we already spoke about this, it is through the emotional states, the happiness that you begin to bring about into your being through thoughts, through emotions, that you will manifest what you want. And the oils will help you with this work because they go directly into the seat of the emotions, which is the limbic system. So the oils are important. They are angels that will help you do your work. So namaste to everybody. Thank you for being there. I really got inspired, as you can see.
Ladies, thank you so much. We have a few people, quite a few registered. Unfortunately, they could not tune in with us live. We want to open this right now for questions. Any questions, just type the questions into the chat room. It's better where it says say something, because somehow they get lost if you like type them under the okay. And we for those of you who are interested, we are having an amazing workshop with Sylvia and myself with aromatherapy. Unfortunately, we cannot share oils with you via computer. You have to experience them, and a lot of people
smell good.
a lot of people have been asking me to hold a workshop. And I think it's a great time of the year, and we're going to be using specific oils. One of them is abundance, attracting abundance. We're going to be doing meditation with oils, and Sylvia is we're going to be anchoring your dreams, really looking at the language you're using. So this is next Thursday, and we really offering it for almost free because people pay usually like hundreds of dollars for this stuff, even thousands, knowing the knowledge that Sylvia has. So it's only available for 48 hours, and I will post a link for you if you're interested, and we will make it more, actually will be, okay, yes. So it's a dream making toolkit, and it's only for our listeners and group members. We offer it for $35. And after 2 days, after 48 hours, the price will be $50 for the workshop. It's next Thursday. And that's where we really going to ground and anchor our dreams and emotions and really moving forward. Mm-hmm. So you will come out with great strategies and real life applications. Mm-hmm. Something more that we cannot unfortunately teach via technology. So if you're interested, if you know anybody who's interested, please share. And we will expand the courtesy of $35. It's 6 to 8. Is it? Or 6:15 to 8:30? 6:15 to 8:30. Midtown Manhattan. Mm-hmm. I will post everything on Meetup group and Facebook, so you will have more information. It's next Thursday. So please share, and remember the price $35 is only available for 48 hours. And if you would like to come in, we'll be happy to meet you and greet you and see you in person. If not, always remember, you matter, your life matters, and your dreams matter a lot. Okay. If you have any questions, please type them. If you have any questions for me, for Sylvia, and we will just open the forum for that. All right, ladies, thank you so much for tuning in and sharing this beautiful energy. I actually encourage you right after this presentation to go right to your journal and write something down. You'll be surprised what comes through for you now that you're a little more open and ready to receive Okay, have a wonderful night, everyone. For those of you who tuning in after the recording, we miss you. Hopefully you can join us next time live. Sylvia and Irina, I'm a certified aromatherapist.
An NLP coach and energy healer.
Okay, have a wonderful night, ladies. Thank you so much for being here.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yay!